niggas better fucking learn.
So my name's Eli Watley. I go here to MTSU. I'm an exercise science major. My goal in life is just to get as strong as I possibly can, make other people as strong as they can, and stay healthy and lift weights, man. Kind of like the origin story to my powerlifting. It's nothing like crazy, no big event, but it's just a kind of had like a lot of body image issues, a lot of problems. Powerlifting, it doesn't matter how you look, doesn't matter if you're fat or skinny, doesn't matter what's going on. The numbers you put up are what matters, and I like that. It's not subjective, it's just about what you can do. I started off a really overweight kid, started losing a lot of weight, kind of hit the gym a little bit, kind of found it, kind of dabbling in YouTube and stuff. Ran a little program for a minute and realized I really fell in love with the sport. I fell in love with just being strong, feeling strong, pushing my body to its limits, and now you see where I am. I've been doing it for about almost 3 years now. So powerlifting is a very individual sport. It's not something that you're gonna need a lot of other people for. And I've always been a very kind of standoffish person, I feel. I have friends, I can be sociable, but to do the things that I think are like the most important, I like to do alone. And powerlifting is one of those things where you can go in and really compete against yourself daily, weekly, seeing yourself progress, seeing yourself change. I was just like, I need to invest in something. I'm not gonna be a bodybuilder because I like food too much and I like lifting. I think I can do this, so I just committed. And once I kind of commit to something, I'm usually in there for the long run. So once I realized, I was like, yeah, you may have some potential in this. This is something like I've done that I was passionate about. I put myself in. Powerlifting was something that I discovered, and it was something that I, involved myself in. And now it's my life pretty much. So January, I injured my back. I slipped a disc. So I have a herniated disc in my lumbar, and man, I was at the strongest I was when I first got hurt. I was hitting PRs. I was confident. I was moving into a new weight class. I was eating. I was healthy. I was happy, and I got hurt. And that injury, it took me out the gym for about a month and a half. I made a pretty quick recovery. I was back in the gym within like a couple of weeks. It wasn't anything, and I had to tell myself like, okay, you hurt your back, and you can make this your breaking point where you're like, okay, well, I'm never gonna do this again, or you can realize that you're made for this, that you're cut out for this. This is just a setback to show you that, hey, you need to be smarter with your training. You need to understand recovery better. You need to know what you're doing, and you need to fully invest in being the best, or you can quit. And quitting is not in my nature. So, because I post pretty much all of my training sessions on Snap just because it's something that I've had like people message me like, yo, I have no clue who you are, but every time you post a video, I'll watch it, and it's very inspiring to watch you lift. Hey, I see you did this, I see you did this, and you realize you're being watched all the time, whether you like it or not. And people asking for advice, asking for help, and I'm like, man, I don't know. I don't know the answers to it. But I realize, why don't I know the answers to these things? I want to know the answers to them. These are questions that I once had, and I know what I did for myself. I need to know the true science behind it. So like now, I'm in school for it. I love training people. I love teaching people to get stronger. I have like 4 or 5 clients right now that I'm doing like full strength coaching for, where I'm just helping people get as strong as they can.